Team Deathmatch is available to play right now in XDefiant. I'm going to show you how to play it first off, and then secondly, I'm going to give you a few crucial tips to perform better and win more games on TDM. First things first, if you just hop into the game, you load it up right now, hop in there and click on the unranked playlist. It'll show you the slew of game modes you have available, and number one should now be Team Deathmatch. Click that and you'll hop on in just like any other game mode in the game. Now, once you're playing Team Deathmatch, there's a few things that you should be aware of to perform better in the game. First off, it has a 100 kill score limit. So it's basically the first team to get 100 kills will be the winning team. This is similar to what other games have done out there in the past. In Call of Duty, you've had like 75, you've had 50 for their Slayer/TDM mode in Halo. Well, we're doing 100 kills to win in TDM for XDefiant. A few crucial tips to perform better in TDM is to stick with the pace of play. It is naturally a slower game mode because there's not a specific objective or a direct flow that is being impacted by some form of area on the map. It is completely related to the power positions and just simply where the spawns are. If you flip the spawns or if you haven't, you have to kind of play to the pace of the match. Most of the time in TDM, it's going to be a little bit slower, so don't go as gung-ho as you might normally, like in a game mode with Hotshot, for example. You're going to go really fast. In this one, you might want to slow it down a little bit just to kind of match the pace of play so you're not getting too crazy. It helps you to predict where people are going to be at and to understand the flow of where players are at the moment. Now, in conjunction with that, you're going to want to kind of stick to the edges of the map. Don't just hone yourself right into the middle of the map unless you have unbelievable gun skill and can take gunfights from every angle. You kind of want to stick to the outer skirts of the map, stick around to those sides so you can predict where players are going to be, catch them off guard, and also to flank them. With this game mode not having a specific objective, you're able to go around and get behind people without them quite knowing what you're doing. And the final tip I have for you is to use personal factions and abilities. And what I mean by that is factions and abilities that are either tailored towards DPS or toward benefiting you specifically. Because this is not an OBJ mode, doing team-based abilities and factions doesn't really help you that much. So stick to things that are going to help you specifically, like the cleaners. You're going to get that additional damage over time. Or if you're using the intel suit with the echelon, it's going to help you and your teammates, but mainly you, be able to know where players are. And that's going to help in a game mode where there's not as much of a flow. It's going to help you to determine where those players are on the map. And also running the BioVita boost with the Libertad is another really awesome faction and ability to run to help you specifically get more kills. Now, speaking of kills, you get XP for every single kill that you get in the game, and Ubisoft just released a brand new update stating that they are reducing the amount of XP needed to get a level on your primaries and your secondaries by half.